Welcome back. Are you ready to laugh? The young man you're about to meet has a ton of videos on YouTube, from parodies and sketches to miniseries. It's gained him some big success. Take a look.
Honey, we don't need another dog. Who cares about who won the Civil War? Yeah, give me that small bag of pork rinds. All these deer heads are distracting from the decor. Spitting is such a nasty habit. Nah, baby, I couldn't find anything at Walmart today. Trim the fat off that steak. Hey, trim the fat off that steak, Bo. Hey, Bo, trim the fat off that steak. I think cappuccino tastes better than espresso. Man, the tires on that truck are too dang big. Yeah, I got it all backed up on my C drive.
That sketch is things you will never hear a Southerner say. We're happy to welcome in the studio 62 Shama to talk about his videos and the competition where he beat out hundreds of other submissions. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me, man.
That video is hilarious. First of all, before you storm off away from your television, we're not making fun of Southerners.
No.
Those are just things that you will never hear Southerners say.
No. Yeah, exactly. I wasn't trying to insult anybody.
Right, because I have plenty of family members that have said those, have not said those things, have lived those words for sure. So tell us a little bit about yourself. You were actually moved to the United States when you were 2, and you've been back and forth to Africa.
Yeah, I'm originally from Tanzania, East Africa. I've lived here in the U.S. I've spent half of my life in Africa and half of my life here. But yeah, right now I just live here and I go to school.
Yeah, you're
work, and I make YouTube videos.
Yeah, I mean, how cool is that? And that's something that we were talking about it earlier. I was like, is that something that you want to do full time? You're like, yeah, I could see myself doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I want to branch out into acting, you know, like more serious video making and TV and film.
How did you get into making these YouTube? Obviously, like, there are a lot of YouTube stars out there. Were you funny as a kid and you just kind of like grew into like, hey, now the media is there for me to do this?
Yes, I've always been funny, but you know, I've just always been funny at like on a smaller scale. Like, I would tell my family stories at the dinner table, you know, and my mom would always ask me, you know, like, did anything interesting happen today? And I would just
let me tell you what
happened, Ma. And you know, I kept on doing it. I moved here to the U.S. for college, and I would do that all the time, you know, to my friends in our apartment, or I'd be at Waffle House, you know, standing on a table, you know, like, ah! You know, just making the chef and all the waitresses, you know, crack up. And my brother was like, hey, you need to
channel this. How about a
everywhere.
YouTube channel? Let's do that.
You need to have an output for all this energy. It's good that you're making everybody at Waffle House laugh. And I was like, yeah, everybody was crying. He's like, yeah, but you need to put this stuff online, man.
But now with YouTube, people can look at it and share it. And tell us,
Germany, Australia, anywhere. It's
awesome.
Tell
us about this competition that you did. It's kind of like you described it to me as like the American Idol of YouTube stars, I guess.
Yes, it's called Internet Icon. It was created by a YouTube network called Yum Yum F, and basically they invited a few thousand people that made YouTube videos, submitted videos, and it came down to 100, and the 100 people we were invited to fly out to California, and out of the 100 they picked 10, and I was amongst the 10. I was blessed to be amongst the 10, and we got to compete. And, you know, they gave us like, hey, tomorrow you have 5 hours to create a trend video or something, and we got to do that, and it was awesome.
Yeah, where does the material come from? Is it just kind of like current events or things like that, or?
For like my channel personally?
Yes.
Yeah, current events, man. My personal experiences. I tell people this all the time, that funny stuff is literally like, I'm a magnet for crazy happenings. You know, like, I don't care if we're going to Walmart or something with my friends, like something crazy is gonna happen. And I just take the time out. I just take notes. I'm like, I'm gonna write this down.
I'm gonna write this down. This is material there.
And basically, I just sort of, you know, build that from life experiences, life lessons, you know, everyday events, and it makes for hilarious comedy.
Where do you hope to be? A cast member on SNL? I mean, I saw that one of them just left, so maybe there's an opening.
Man, sure.
Why not, right?
A TV show, anything. You know, I've auditioned for a whole lot of stuff, and I'm just hoping that, you know, at some point in the future, you know, I will be there, you know, on a TV show.
And we'll like to say that we had you here. We had you here first. People can follow you on YouTube and subscribe.
Shama Llama on YouTube. It's a, you know, people always call me Shama Llama. It's like a song, 80s song or something. But yeah, Shama Llama on YouTube. Check me out, subscribe to my channel, follow me on social networks.
Sounds good. Shama, thank you so much for being here with us, and
Thank you for having me.
We'll see you on SNL one day.
Hopefully.